Okay, here we go. 2024 Grapevine CrossFit programming overview for week number 4. All right, starting the week off strong on Monday with shoulder care and then open 13.4. Very similar to the first open workout we did together, which was the 7-minute AMRAP of thrusters and chest to bar. This is 7-minute AMRAP of toes to bar and power clean and jerks. Could just be squat clean and jerks, clean and jerks. Standard weight's 135/95. So I'm gonna do that today. Hopefully it goes well. All right, and then we can share in the experience on Monday. Okay. Tuesday, we are doing snatch push press, which we've already done, plus an overhead squat. All right, so now we're slowly developing the movement a little bit more. Eventually, this is going to lead to a snatch balance. From the snatch balance, we're going to start practicing our squat snatches a little bit more. Okay, that's the end goal here. For the Metcon, we're going 6 rounds for time, 10 cals on the assault bike, 15 wall balls, and then a 100-foot double kettlebell front rack carry. So it's not a lunge. We're just going to carry the kettlebells up here. All right, I did it this week. It gets really hard to breathe. All right, you're holding really heavy weight on the chest. We're going 70s for guys is RX, just to give you a forewarning. Okay, that's Tuesday. Pretty straightforward. The goal in these wall balls is to be unbroken coming off that bike. So the bike's a little bit hard on the legs. Go straight into the wall balls, trying to recover, hit them all unbroken. That's the goal. All right, 15 I know for most of us. It's not going to happen. We can scale it down. Okay. Wednesday is probably one of my, well, the workout itself is not one of my favorites, but the style of workout is one of my favorites. When I was training for some Spartan races that I used to do, this style was my go-to. 2 minutes on, maximum efforts for 2 minutes, and 3 minutes off. Now what this does, it basically maxes out your metabolic capacity, your aerobic capacity, by pushing yourself to 100% limits for 2 minutes and then completely resting for 3 minutes. You're able to put in that exact same effort again over and over and over and over again. All right. So we're gonna do that 6 times. Okay. A little bit different than if we were just running because we're doing with dumbbell snatches and burpee box jump overs. All right. 2 movements I purposely chose that you can always move. All right. You can always move, which means it's going to tax the aerobic metabolic capacity exactly the way that we want it to. Okay. So how it's going to work is on the first set, you do 24 dumbbell snatches. Then in whatever time you have left in the 2 minutes, you're going to do as many burpee box jump overs as possible. In the second part, so like set number 1, you do that. Set number 2, you'll do kind of the opposite. We'll go 14 burpee box jump overs and then max dumbbell snatch. All right, I did this the other day. It starts to flare up the lower back a little bit, so we'll be aware of that, okay? Obviously, we need to choose weights and a box height that makes it so we can always keep moving. Okay, the limiter here should be your capacity, your ability to breathe and move, not so much the weight or the height of the box, your ability to push up from a burpee. Okay, this is Wednesday. It's gonna be a full day. All right, this is 30 minutes, but it's only 12 minutes of work. So I expect high intensity. Thursday, we're gonna do knee care. All right, something a little bit different. It's only 2 movements that I think are very, very beneficial. So we're gonna mix it in. I know a lot of us have bad knees or knees that crack and pop. So we're gonna do some things, try it out. If we hate it, we might not do it again, but I think this is of value, so we're gonna test it, okay? Then, active recovery. We're gonna go 4 rounds, 40 cal, 30 cal ski, and then 8 alternating Turkish get-ups. Very simple workout, very beneficial, all right? I love Turkish get-ups under a little bit of fatigue, because now you have to lower your heart rate, find your stability again, and be able to do a very high skill movement under significant load. This is gonna be 53-35 with the kettlebells, all right? That's Monday through Thursday. Friday, I did a version, well, let's talk about the strength first. We're going back squat, 4x6. It's gonna be every 3 minutes we're gonna go. So obviously 6 reps, not going to be super high end. We're probably looking around 75-ish%. All right. It's not necessarily for strength. It's not necessarily for size. All right. 6 reps is a very interesting rep range. Most people don't play around with 6 reps. You see a lot of 5x5s. You see a lot of like 3 sets of 3s. You never really see a lot of 6s. If you're going for hypertrophy, you'll see sets of like 12, 10, something like that. Maybe an 8. But 6 is different. This is more about building a little bit of mental capacity, lifting weight that we could hit for 5, but now we're hitting it for 6. Make sense? The Metcon for the day. I did a version of this, a much longer version of this, a few weeks back. It's a fun one. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, tall box jumps, chest to bar pull-ups, and shuttle runs. Right? Very simple. Most of the workout is shuttle running. Okay. Last workout of the week, Saturday, partner workout. We're going to go 6 rounds. You're going to row, both of you are going to row 500 meters. Not too long. Then you'll do 25 GHD sit-ups. The trick is, while one person is doing GHD sit-ups, the other has to hold a ring support. All right, so we did these last week instead of the pirouettes. I really liked them, so we're all going to do them again. The trick here is if you ever have to break, your partner has to stop doing GHD sit-ups. All right, you can only do GHDs for as long as your partner is in the ring support. You can switch on and off whenever you need. All right. Like I said last week, the week after this, on Monday, we will have Alan Haley's workout of the month. And then we will do a lot of the workouts from TFX, and there'll still be an open workout in there for you as well. Tip for the open, well, not tip, but hint for the next open workout. It is a workout that has come out in the last 3 years. Yeah, I've done 3 opens, and it was in the last 3 years. That's your hint. And it has a movement that a lot of people don't like. All right, week 4 of January. Have a great week, guys. See you at the gym.